Early win double tap. Early win double tap. What in the world is that? You'll know in a minute. Well, welcome to the huddle. We do this every single day, 11:30. I'm today's quarterback. My name is David Rutz. I happen to be the founder of DAC. I'm today's quarterback. We'll have other quarterbacks throughout the week. You're going to start seeing more and more people doing these huddles than myself. I love doing it, but we want to spread the blessings and have a lot of our leadership share whatever's put on their heart or their mind as the play to run for the day. All people who will take this quarterback role will be people who have experience. And that's why we ask them to play quarterback once in a while. And we're going off the theme of huddles for a football team, of course, where the huddle comes together on offense and they call a play and the quarterback's leading it. But in the end, it's everybody in the huddle that makes the huddle exceptional. And then you break and you all go run the play. Right. And the next day you come back and run another play. And each day we're running. The difference between our business and a football team is every time we learn a new play to run in the huddle, we can keep running that every day while adding other plays on top of it. And it's really how we grow wisdom and experience in our business. You can't beat being out there talking to clients, but you gain a lot of experience from other people's knowledge as well. Okay, so experiential knowledge is the best, but other people's experiential knowledge that is shared has quite the value as well. So we're going to get into the early win double tap in a minute. But first, I got a funding story for you that just came in from Wade Cordell. I got a couple of stories to share as well, but this is a great health food store out of Texas. Texas has a lot of new disclosure rules, so some lenders backed out, not ours. Ours doubled down and went in even stronger, committed even more. And this broker is Flatstone Group, LLC. Not sure who Flatstone Group is, but if you're on, come say hi and let us know how you found this client. Client has excellent credit. They're seeking 50 to 100K. Client is approved for any amount up to $250,000. So they were only looking for 50 to 100, but we got them approved for up to 250 on a core rate, 24-month deal. These are unusual to get more than 18 months. They got a 24-month deal at 1.34. That's really like 1.17 per year. That's exceptional with 100% prepayment discount addendum. So if they pay it off early, they pay no more interest. This is a spectacular product. You can't beat this. It's an effective rate of 1.17. Get 100 grand, pay back 117. And if you pay it off early, you don't pay that 17. Come on. That's better than bank rates right there. Not sure what exactly the client will be using the funds for. They don't always answer that on the application. This case, they didn't, and we have not yet heard them. This just came in, already offers been being presented. So that's how quick this can happen. I've got a client who applied for funding on Saturday morning. Their construction company, Working Capital. He says for 10 years, he's been going back and forth with just getting by because he's always got to pay for future jobs. And the more jobs he gets, the more supplies he's got to buy, yet he's only dealing with the revenue from last month. And that's exactly what my juice business went through. He said, I just need to get ahead of the 8 ball a little bit so that I can start selling more and doing more jobs. If you got me 50 to 100 grand, I could easily go out there and put that money in. I can buy all the supplies. I can say yes to more deals and go close more sales. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So just got a file in this morning, so it's not fully underwritten yet, but I'm sure we're going to get him more than he needs because he's doing $1 million a year. So, and by the way, that was a high school referral. I saw one of my Facebook posts. I've not talked to that guy in 25 years. Friday, I got 2 referrals, both from my high school, and both of them saw a Facebook post of mine. I haven't talked to either one of them in 25 years, literally, and they both happened to reach out same day, unrelated to each other. So God's blessing some seeds apparently there. So keep posting, keep sharing, keep letting people know you're a pro. And that moves us into today's early win double tap story. All right. What's this all about? Well, it's Monday, right? Most people are reactive on Monday. They're getting back into it. They're checking emails. They're looking for things to motivate them, right? They're easing in. Where Champions started doing that Sunday night. Champions said, I'm either going to get up early Monday, but I'm going to hit the ground running. It's like a jumping on a treadmill that's already moving. right? That's what I want to hit Monday. I don't need to get on and put it in slow mode and go mode. And man, that means you're really working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's it. Because Friday, you're already in weekend drift mode. And Monday, you're in get started mode. And you're trying to compete in the world with only a few days of effort. And you still have evenings and stuff to be with family or kids or whatever. So you don't have a concentrated effort, right? So early win double tap is before noon today. We're going to finish this here in a minute. Before noon, take two actions, two that guarantee forward progress. Forward down the field, Detroit Lions song. It's going to guarantee two things. Number one, here's some examples. Help someone either with a client follow-up, a stalled file revived, a banker connection reached out to who didn't respond yet, a follow-up to a banker connection who did respond that you haven't talked to yet, a client reach out, a text to a business owner you haven't told yet, a new member of the chambers to reach out yet, a new ribbon cut and reach out, congratulate them on their business, some sort of action. So that's helping someone. Number one. Number two, advance your pipeline. How? Well, an outreach to a brand new prospect, an outreach to a brand new broker, an outreach to a broker who just enrolled, an outreach to a live business. Stop in, get a coffee at somewhere you've never been before and ask to meet the owner. Get a bowl of soup somewhere you've never been before. Ask to meet the owner. So canvassing stop. Okay. Remember your intersection in your town. Every business owner in that town needs to know you. So that's a double tap. Number one, helping someone. And number two, advancing your pipeline. So reach out in two different ways. Do it before noon. It doesn't matter how big it is. It matters that you do both. You got to do both. Doing both is like, well, both gears are moving. Both gears are moving. There's no break on it. Gets momentum building, right? Creates energy. Activity builds energy, number one. Energy builds confidence, number two, as we talked about. Confidence builds momentum, number three, as we talked about. And momentum builds your week so that you're not weak this week, so that you're strong this week, okay? So we're not going to take any more time from you. If you win on Monday, you win the week. How do you win on Monday? You win before noon. It's 11:37 Eastern time. Before noon, you already have these two done. It creates momentum. Remember Kevin's story last week? He just said, I'm going to go talk to 5 businesses locally. He talked to those 5. It built energy and momentum. He ended up talking to 17. One already applied. Don't know the results of that yet, but maybe he'll share here. But the great news is energy comes from activity. Confidence comes from activity. Everything comes from activity. So do your double tap before when? Noon. That's the play. Again, reach out, help someone, and reach out and canvas to someone new. Help a current, find a new. Help a current, find a new. Help a current, find a new by noon. By noon, you got 22 minutes. Ready? Break.